Now time for the 7 things you'll be talking about today. Number 7.
All right, after LSU fired Brian Kelly, absurd rumors began to swirl that retired Alabama head coach Nick Saban would be joining LSU. Yeah, there's lots of talk about how much money they're going to dump on the Saban family, with some people even referencing Terry Saban, Miss Terry, who on air said there will be no return to coaching. But the argument is the offer for Nick Saban could be so big that even Miss Terry couldn't refuse it, despite his ESPN gig and his and her on-air denials that Nick Saban could, in fact, be headed back to coaching. Let me help you out here today. No way in hell. The guy is having too much fun, and he's already a legend. No, not going to happen.
Number 6.
This might happen. Alabama Public Television is considering cutting PBS ties amid a $2.8 million federal grant loss. Yeah, that's right, because the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, they no longer are a thing, and they're no longer funding this, so they're finding themselves in a little bit of a weird situation. Now, what's funny about this is Alabama Public Television was like the first educational public television entity. And now there's scary headlines about Sesame Street being cut and Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood being cut. You need to worry about this. Call your governor and tell them that you love Daniel Tiger or something like that before this vote. And yeah, it's happening here in Alabama. I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. These people had the opportunity to protect themselves from this kind of stuff, and they just continued telling us it wasn't a problem. Well, it's a problem now, isn't it?
Number 5.
Governor-elect National Championship-winning Coach United States Senator Tommy Tuberville and United States Senator Katie Britt, who will be on this program later today, joined 12 GOP senators in urging President Donald Trump to add conservative activist Charlie Kirk to the National Garden of American Heroes amid honorees like MLK and Columbus, which is upsetting people as well, I'm sure. But this will outrage many, and guess what? They should still do it. They should still do this. Make them defend the people who are insisting that Charlie Kirk being murdered was a good thing. Make them defend that. Because the guy went down because he spoke about freedom and wanted to have a conversation.
Number 4.
Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser has decided to sue the Trump administration again, which is like the 41st lawsuit or something like that, against the Trump administration from this guy. Not very wise if you ask me, but okay. He sued the Trump administration to block moving U.S. Space Command HQ from Colorado Springs to Huntsville's Redstone Arsenal. Now, a little bit of fact of the matter, it was already at Redstone Arsenal, was selected there. Then Biden moved it. So President Trump didn't move it. President Trump overrode President Joe Biden, who overrode Trump. That's what actually happened. Weiser called it illegal retaliation for mail-in voting, which Trump cited. Trump made the argument during the press conference, and that was a mistake on his part. I think I said that at the time, and now that's finding its way into a lawsuit that will go nowhere.
Number 3.
All right, speaking of United States President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping, had a friendly 2-hour summit rated a 12 out of 10 by Donald Trump. Some would say it was a 10 out of 10. Not enough. No, it was a 12 out of 10. 12 out of 10. Donald Trump does summits better than anybody else. Anyway, they agreed to cut tariffs, which is good, which is really good. So a big success on that front, no question about that. 47 to cut these tariffs by 10% on Chinese exports, with China agreeing to curb fentanyl more, purchase more soybeans. They've made a rare earth export deal as well. Oil and gas buys and U.S. export tariffs being eased. So there we go. A little bit of a deal. They're going to continue talking. Good for them.
Number 2.
The ongoing government shutdown threatens the suspension of food stamps for 750,000 Americans. No, that's incorrect. That's 750,000 Alabamians. Yep, 15% of the population. Highest in rural Black Belt counties, obviously. Starting November 1st, without USDA funds, this could force families to choose between food and health care. That's what the headlines tell us, as Obamacare extensions are denied, with Democrats now accusing President Donald Trump of weaponizing hunger and warning about the chaos that could follow. Boy, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? There really is a lot going on here. So these people are having to choose between food and health care, huh? Guess Democrats should come around on this, right? I can't believe they're making them choose like that. What an odd thing for them to do.
Now, time for the number 1 thing you'll be talking about today.
So apparently Chuck Schumer is seeking an off-ramp of some kind. And we'll see whether or not they get it. Does it happen by Monday? Maybe not. Now it appears they're looking for an off-ramp at sometime next week. Senate Republicans and Democrats are trying to hammer this proposal out to end this shutdown as we're getting ready to enter into the second month here. And now we have an issue with what they are going to get out of it. So centrist Democrats are now arguing behind the scenes, hey, we've highlighted the rising cost of healthcare. We can end the shutdown now. Yeah, sure. We did it, guys. We did it. We said the healthcare costs are going up. Yeah. Tell us more about the thing we've been saying for, I don't know, every year of my life. Shutdown fatigue on Capitol Hill. It's growing. And they're looking for a way out. Okay, figure it out. U.S. Representative Barry Moore accused Democrats like Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and U.S. Representative Catherine Clark of prolonging the shutdown as a COVID-like power grab to demand a $1.5 trillion wish list and undo Trump policies. Rejecting the clean funding amid SNAP risks for $42 million nationwide. 25 states are suing over these withheld funds, and Moore is urging 5 Senate Democrats to act to stop this, as Governor Ivey says, nah, we're not gonna do anything about this. Okay, we're not gonna do this. Okay, we're not gonna do a special session. So that's where we are in Alabama. That's it. And I think people are getting rather sick of this. And Democrats are starting to cave a little bit. So that's where we are. Those are the 7 things you should be talking about today. Let's get your thoughts in on all of those and more. It's simple. It's easy. And there's a great way for you to do so. Free speech phone lines, 866-494-WVNN. The hot take text line, scoutpestcontrol.com. WVNN hot take text line. Get your hot takes in right now, 866-494-9866. Or email me.
You've got mail.
DowntownRescueMission.org email inbox, Dale@WVNN.com. Lots of ways for you to get involved. Do so. Including questions for 10 with him. Let's get out of here. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Get WVNN's Dale Jackson's 7 things you should be talking about today right in your email box every morning. Go to yellowhammernews.com and sign up today.